P2B is God's design for the achievement of God's plan for the black man using Nigeria. What happened in a PDP happened in APC. Bullion van politics. It is Atiku who financed the killing of rotation principle.
Yes, my people, as it hot, it don't happen. The former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Chukwu Emeka Ezeife, he don't talk, say the Southeast, they behind the new Nigeria that will be ushered by Peter Obi. Please, my business family, just they share this video and please comment as well. As you share, just comment, because if you share, you not comment, that means your share not count. Please let us share this video, because this man speak a lot of word of wisdom for Peter Obi, and he talk many things on this video. And one thing I will hear. Please share this video and comment your opinion.
The Southeast, the Igbo, and the other members of Southeast are resolved, and they are talking with one voice for a new Nigeria, the Nigeria of God's design, the Nigeria that makes all blacks proud, the Nigeria that makes all Africans proud, the Nigerian as a superpower. But individuals among the leadership in the Southeast, among the Igbo, are making effort so that people do not see P2B as Igbo project, which it is not. P2B is God's design for the achievement of God's plan for the black man using Nigeria. So some of the negative comments you hear from some of our leaders, very few indeed, arise from this effort not to say that all Igbo is pushing P2B, but in fact, deep down in the mind of everyone, even the most negative, noisy one, deep down in the mind, we want a new Nigeria. And we believe that P2B is able to usher in the new Nigeria.
Very good, Dr. Ezeife. Now, let's cast our mind back several months back. We all witnessed the voting preference of the PDP primaries, which produced Mr. Abubakar Atiku Abubakar as the candidate for the presidential candidate for the PDP, and of course, allegations of monetization in the voting process. The Southeast specifically did not vote en masse for candidates or as aspirants in that convention. How significant rather is that going into 2023 as a region? And did Mr. Obi saw this coming when he left PDP, a few months before the convention for the Labour Party?
Yeah, well, everything has a beginning, and most things have an end. Bullion van politics in Nigeria had a beginning. In fact, Nigeria was doing very well until 1966. Nigeria was doing very well. The World Bank noticed it and said that parts of Nigeria were growing faster than the rest of the world. That statement was made in 1965 or thereabout. But what happened? The people who ruled Nigeria from 1966 even to today have ruined Nigeria. Ruined Nigeria. The need now is to rebuild Nigeria. First of all, by resurrecting conscience in the souls, the minds, the hearts of men in Nigeria. I am one of the officers who worked in the Central Planning Office, Ministry of Economic Development, Lagos. We saw Nigeria as a superpower, a great nation. But gradually something happened. 1960s, there was a coup. Now look at the election, the primary election. Somebody who really hates Nigeria, because that's the only way I can see it. I was chairman of power sharing in the National Conference of 205. And we agreed on rotation as a way of making Nigeria inclusive. Let power go to the north, let it come to the south, let it go back to the north. And we agreed on this. Who is killing it? It is Atiku who financed the killing of rotation principle from south to north. Today, Atiku, a northerner, wants to take over from Buhari, a northerner. Today, Atiku, a Fulani, wants to take over from Buhari, a Fulani. Does he love Nigeria? Does he want Nigeria to progress? That is the issue. The primary election was just a confirmation of what was planned. Look, now there is a group of 5 governors with my brother Wike there. What are they saying? That there should be conscience in governance. If you say, make me chairman, if somebody from the north becomes a candidate or president, I will resign. They say the president should keep his word. And this is what is important. The next election of 2023 is make or mar. Nigerians must pray. All powers belong to God. What God cannot do does not exist. Therefore, those Islamic people, WAP, those Boko Haram people, those Taliban who are trying to prevent election in Nigeria, God the Allah will not allow them. They will try, they will fail. And a new Nigeria must come for our children, for all Fulanis, for all Igbo, for all Hausa, and for all Yoruba. This is what we are at the brink of. The manifestation of a new Nigeria will soon be evident. But how do we get it? Only by going on our knees and praying to God. And forgive hatred. The Igbos and the Yorubas are the greatest culprits in Nigeria. They are reason for people defecating on our heads. They are the reason for some people dominating. If Yoruba and Igbo were to have worked with understanding, there could not have been any group dominating in Nigeria and doing so without reason and without respect to the rest of Nigerians. Want to rule idea is alien to Nigeria and must stop. So what happened in a PDP happened in APC, bullion van politics. And sometimes you blame your people, but most of the time when you look at what is happening, you don't blame anybody. People are so poor, there's no money in the system. Unless you are in government, you are starving. So they make you a delegate. You think it is a blessing. You go and be a delegate. Even in Osun State, I was told that people received 30,000 naira to vote. But of course, like in Anambra State, November 6th, people received money. They received from Abuga. They received from BDP. They received from APC. They voted their conscience. And that is the thing. The conscience is the determining factor. Whether you live or die, it is your conscience. Therefore, take money from every party, PDP, APC, NMP, APUGA, Labour. At the end of the day, just vote according to your conscience. In this, the INEC has a role. The role of INEC is to ensure that only the voter knows which party or whom he voted for. There should be no camera that shows the voting, and there should be no possibility of somebody being near enough to the voter to know where the person voted. Let them give money in the hope that you vote for them, but vote your conscience, and you are all right. So, yes, the primaries of both APC and PDP seal the hope of the two parties. No possibility of APC and PDP.
Yes, my beloved family, hope so you don't watch the video, but this man talk a lot of word of wisdom for this video, and he can push the person of Peter Obi. Please just to share this video. I beg una share and comment. If you share, just comment join, because if you not comment, the share no count. And please hit the like button as it the hot. It don't happen. No, Peter Obi for 2023 election. Now we go vote for. I'm obedient. Are you obedient? Mr. Obi, I'm a president. You be me. I no one vote to no do.